I want to do everything, but I can't do everything. And that's like the biggest problem. And I think a lot of people also struggle with that. Like they want to try and do so many things. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Let's get straight into it. One of the craziest things that I keep thinking about is how I have so many different ideas floating around in my mind. So many different possibilities, so many different options to do, and it's so difficult, what I've realized, to just pick one and stick with it. Because you pick one and you start thinking about the negatives about that one option that you've picked, and how is it going to turn out? Oh, what if this, what if that, what if this? So that's what I'm struggling through right now, and the way that I'm trying to get through it is by telling myself you just have to pick one of your options that you have and let life unfold how it's going to be. You make decisions and you don't look back. You can't be stuck thinking about, fuck, did I make the right decision? Fuck, did I, like, what's going to happen if I messed up on a decision? Just make the decisions, don't look back, and move forward. This is a kind of cool thing of making videos, in my opinion, is because I'm kind of answering my own troubles and questions that I'm having, and I'm sure other people are having the same things. That's why I'm like bringing them to light. And then to help me get through these things that I'm like not worrying about, but like, yes, worrying about, but also struggling with, I'm answering them out loud in video format to see if I ever look back and need guidance, or I'm stuck on the same problem or question. I can just look back and remind myself, hey, like you've already gone through this and this is how you've dealt with it. So what exactly am I dealing with is I want to I want to continue with the online personal brand, the online business that I'm making. But I know I'm a funny guy, and I want to incorporate my personality of entertainment into it. And I kind of get mixed up in the questions or options of, oh my God, but what if I'm not called, but like, what if I could succeed better in like entertainment versus like education value-based content? I think, like, I come back to this question so much, and I think the best way is just use entertainment to educate by entertaining, if that makes sense. Educate by entertaining, right? That's why I'm trying to make these videos more active rather than passive, and kind of like, you know, on the move type of thing, where I can experience different things that might arise. Oh, Sabina's calling. Gotta ignore that for a second while I finish this. And then either make like jokes or comments related to it. But see, another idea like that I've been sitting with is I want to make like reaction content as well, and like react to certain things, because I think I give funny comments, and like that's what I'm known for. Like around my friend groups is I have like funny remarks and like funny comments, and I feel like I do funny and like reaction content. Everything, but I can't do everything. And that's like the biggest problem, and I think a lot of people also struggle with that. Like, they want to try and do so many things. And yes, I guess it's possible. But at the same time, you'll never come down to the pinpoint of being a master at something if you're just trying everything. And that's what I keep reminding myself, is like the fear of, okay, relax with all these ideas, like you gotta just stick with one. But we'll see. I think now being in the 20s is where I can try all these things, so I don't feel as stressed or anxious about I gotta niche down on something, or I gotta do something specifically. Like now is the time to kind of try and see what you like, see what you don't like, type of thing. But getting on to the active part, I haven't been recording a lot recently because I've been hitting my school gym. I'm back at school now, and I've been like already right in the back, just assignments, deadlines, and all the school stress is like right back piled on me. So I've been dealing with that, and now I got to get back on, like, I told myself, like, at least minimally I'm going to be posting once a week on YouTube, so I got to stay consistent with that. And then as I graduate school, I'll be posting more frequently. But yeah, I'm going to hit a really late 11 o'clock back workout with my buddy. And I didn't take any pre-workout, only had coffee in the morning, so that one's mine. I'm gonna be really low on energy, so definitely not gonna be the most top tier workout, but we're still showing up. Like, I can feel my eyes are like drowning because I just finished 2 assignments. I was sitting down for like 4 hours typing. I was like, oh. And I just wanted to go straight to bed, but I had to bust this one out. So anyway, I'll pick you guys up back in the gym, and we'll go from there. All right, so basically, the gym was closed. Drove 15 minutes, and I should have checked Google Maps. I need to start making a better, like, I have a phone for a reason, and we have connection to the internet. I don't know why I'm not more proactive. I just assume because Good Life's promotion is we're 24 hours open. So didn't end up working out, which was shitty, but took a couple of push-up clips because couldn't waste a session in front of Good Life. But I wanted to finish talking about the topic I brought up on indecision and having too many options. Yes, in your 20s, I think it's a good time to have options, but those options will slowly kill you, like they have been for me. And what I'm really trying to do is not niche down, but eliminate other options. Like, you just want to be eliminating as many unnecessary things from your life, because more equals more stressful and equals more problematic. The more simplistic your life and your options are, the less stressful of a life you'll have, and you won't be thinking about so many things. And your direction will be easier. Like, you'll be able to make a bigger impact. You'll be able to make a bigger contribution when you're focusing on one specific thing to grow rather than so many. So this is a video for especially my future self, when I look back and if I have any thoughts or stress, to basically just remember the one thing that you're telling yourself you're going to focus on, and just branch out from there, and don't let others influence. Because the problem, and I think a lot of people can relate with this, is they have parents telling them what they want them to be, and then they have friends telling them what they think they should be doing. Everybody has an opinion on what others should be doing, but in reality they have no idea themselves what they should be doing, because everybody's really just winging it in this life. So do what makes you happy. That's number one. Number two is go in for answers and thoughts rather than going out to everybody else. Yes, people like to help and like to give advice, and that's what they're there for. But when you don't even know yourself, who you are and what kind of interests you have, the last thing you should be doing is taking other people's advice, because you're lost. And you're lost because you don't know what you're interested in. And a lot of people's advice on what you should be doing or what you could be doing is going to make you feel even more lost. And it's just going to be a whole cycle of making you feel insecure, lost, not knowing which direction and path you're going to go through. So really, my advice to my future self and anybody watching this video is, if you don't know what you want to do, if you're feeling lost, and if you feel like you have so many options in your head, start by writing down all your options, cut them down, and leave like the top 3. And if they're completely unrelated, like one is doctor and one is like lawyer, like it can't be that complicated. Like you either like medicine or you like law and writing and filing and doing that sort of shit. Like, I'm sorry, but there you gotta pick one. But like if it's like script writing versus like creative writing, like that's in a general similar box. So that's okay to have, because you can dabble in a little bit of this and dabble a little of that, but overall you're doing a thing where it relates to writing. Limit it to 3 things. See which one you really like. Focus on those 3 things. See which one stands out the most, and while the other 2 fade away. And then once you kind of have ideas and direction of where your life is going, then that's when you can finally either take some people's advice that want the best for you, because that's what really people's advice is, especially from loved ones, is just they want the best for you. That's why they are willing to spend their time giving you their opinion on what you should be doing. And then, like I said, like once you've already kind of had like a direction, then go, hey, I already know what kind of path, this is what I want for myself. What can you suggest, or how can you guide me if you have any advice? If you need or are looking for a certain direction, not direction because you know the direction you already want to go to, but if there is like a fork in the river of your path, like right or left, but at the end of the day, it's still going to end up like here. So like you're going down like your river of life and path, and like you're stuck at like 2 openings, but those openings kind of lead back here. But like this side has different obstacles and adventures, and this side also. And it's like maybe you want advice from somebody wiser and older, which one they would go through, but you already know your kind of directional focus. But yeah, that's just some like real shit of like real struggles 22-year-olds or other 20-year-olds are going through. And at the end of the day, it's all gonna work out. It's 99.9 of the things that especially us 20-year-olds stress about are just in our head. Like, the problems are always so much worse in our own minds. And this is like an age where we just have to learn how to like cope and deal with our minds and not fall prey to vices. You gotta learn to cope and deal with this shit in your head head on, rather than numb it with like alcohol and drugs and just like distractions, because this is like pivotal moments of our life. And if we can learn to like take control of our thoughts and minds, because like we're really just stepping into like a life of consciousness, then everything will turn out good. Just gotta make sure to battle the demons in the mind head on and not numb them down. Because the more you numb them down, eventually they're gonna come out and explode. And when they explode, it's just gonna be chaos. But if you learn to fight them off head on, then by the time you reach like those pivotal years of like 30, 40, you're just like a fucking general on an army. Yeah, you're just like a general or like a fucking, I forget the word, but space pilot? No, not just a pilot flying through life, annihilating everybody in their path, learning or knowing how to do everything so simply and easily. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, always smile, serve consistently, love those around you, and create more than you consume. Peace.